tuned in. You're watching Power Ranger Anthony right here on YouTube.
You look great, dressed as Andros. That's awesome. How's your weekend been? Good.
Now you're up.
Pretty big convention, huh? You get to meet everybody you wanted to meet? That's awesome. Is there anything special you wanted to know about him? That's a very great question. I really like the series Time Force, and it's always fun to play a villain, so I think I would have liked to have had a shot to play Rancy. I think that would have been pretty good. What about you? If you could be a part of the Power Rangers, which character would you like to play? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Awesome. What's your most favorite memory of the weekend so far? You don't know? Maybe you haven't had it yet.
Anthony, why don't you ask him what his favorite Power Ranger is? What is his choice for favorite Power Ranger out of all the ones he's experienced over the years? But you gotta ask him. You have to keep from your words. Like say, what's your favorite Power Ranger, Zordon? Come on, you can do it, buddy. Go ahead and ask him. I'm filming him, so you will go ahead and ask him. Camera's not even on you.
What's your favorite Power Ranger?
I don't think you're going to like my answer very much because I don't think I can ever choose a favorite Power Ranger. But I think they're all great. I think they're all necessary to each one of the teams. But I do have a soft spot for Billy. I was very much like Billy when I was growing up. I had glasses, I was into like a lot of technical stuff and very geeky. So I always identify with Billy, but I can never choose a favorite Power Ranger.
That's a good answer.
That's who I'm related with. You got another question?
What did you feel like about your head?
I thought it was very interesting that Zordon was trapped in a tube and couldn't really help the Power Rangers. If you watch a lot of other shows that have leader characters, they always like help them at some point. They jump in and help save the day. But Zordon could never really do that. The only thing that Zordon could do was sort of like encourage them to, tell them that that he had faith in them, that they could do exactly what they needed to do at the time that they needed to do it. And I thought that was very interesting that they do that, because that sends out a great message to all the kids that are watching it, to let them know that they can do it on their own. That there's always going to be somebody that's in their corner telling them, you can do this, and I believe in you. I think that's a great message for the show.
How do you feel about being in the first series of a Power Ranger?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, the fact that we got to be the originals, to introduce the world to the Power Rangers, it's really become something very special. Anything else? Well, it's been awesome to talk to you. I hope to see you around again, some other convention. Awesome. It's great to meet you. Power protection.
So, how did you feel like making history and being the only Kid Ranger?
I was a huge fan of Power Rangers before I was on Power Rangers. So making history and becoming the only kid Power Ranger was literally a dream come true. I used to get off of the school bus and run home every day with my sister to watch Mighty Morphin. I was doing an independent film at the time, and the director was the producer of Power Rangers, and I had no idea. I was doing karate on set one day, and he goes, "Blake, your martial arts is really good. How would you like to be a Power Ranger?" And I was like, "Ha!" I thought he was kidding. I had no idea that he had anything tied to Power Rangers. He was like, "I'm gonna prove it to you." So the next day he had Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, and he had Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger, come to set. And I'm off in the distance, and I see this car pull up, and I see these Rangers get out, and my jaw dropped. I was like, "Whoa! What is this? What is going on?" I ran over there, got to meet the Red Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and the next thing I knew that they created the role of Justin Stewart, and I was on set filming Power Rangers Turbo.
Do you have any advice to become a child Power Ranger?
To become a child Power Ranger is pretty simple. You have to listen to your parents. You have to be able to do some karate, and you have to be good in school. You have to be getting good grades. Justin Stewart was a genius at 12. He was advanced, so he was in high school, I believe, or even kind of like college. I think it was high school. He was in high school at a 12-year-old reading level when he was actually reading at probably like a 17-year-old reading level. So there's three things that come along with being a Power Ranger. One is good morals, respect, dedication, and gratitude.
I should probably, and we already know your answer, but I should probably rephrase the first question, so then, like being an actual ranger that can morph. Not just a Kid Ranger, because obviously Lord Zed turned the Rangers into kids and Mighty Morphin.
Right. Well, I think that's why they also made my character grow when he morphed. They didn't have me kicking butt as a little kid. They wanted me to be mutually the same size as everybody else. So that's why Justin grew a little bit. Let me ask you a question. Who's your favorite Ranger?
Red Ranger.
What?
It has to
Not
be.
the blue guy?
It has to
Not
be
Justin?
It has to be red. I'm the Red Ranger right now.
I know. You're the Red Space Ranger. I see it. Did you get a chance to go say hi to the Red Space Ranger? Did you go see Christopher?
Yes, we're actually doing an interview with him.
Oh, sweet.
Today.
Well, I know I met you before in Colorado, right, Dad? Yep. And it's always a pleasure meeting you. You could be a Power Ranger one day.
I really hope so.
Yeah, well, you just gotta keep positive. That's all it is. Keep a positive mindset and stay with the franchise and continue to watch all the Power Rangers, do all your homework. So that way when we do a trivia question, maybe you might not know the answer. Let me ask you this. When Power Rangers went into space, where did my character go? What do you think happened to Justin Stewart?
He stayed on Earth.
He stayed on Earth, and now he's big and ready to shift into turbo. You're watching Power Ranger Anthony right here on YouTube.